Hello people, welcome to this week's episode of City Talk, where we give our undiluted and unwavering opinions on things that are happening in this society, from the hottest gist, the hottest conversation, to the ones that you don't even think are conversible, but we just said it is worth your time and is what you talking about. My name is Just Kudi, and I am your celebrity next door neighbor. Today I'm here on the show with
Love, your co-host for City Talks, and my job is to keep it real, keep it fun, and challenge the way you say things. So today we'll be diving into city's biggest conversation. So buckle up.
Buckle up, because it's about to get litty. Welcome to the show. Well, to start off, we're gonna be opening the show with a conversation that I saw online. It's quite shaky. It's something that would shake the society.
Okay.
But so I saw this interview with Kunle Afod's interview with Auntie B, and then she had asked him that, is cheating enough for a woman to leave her husband? And here is what our dear chairman said. He said that if you leave your home because of cheating, you will go outside and meet another cheating. I have a lot to say, but let me hear, what do you have to say to that?
Well, for me, the foundation of every marriage should be built on trust. Trust is very important. And now, what does cheating do? When you cheat on your spouse, you've betrayed them. And I don't think that when you betray your partner in that way, that's a louder level of betrayal.
Okay.
And it's very deep, you know. I, for one, think that no marriage would ever remain the same.
Okay.
Yes, it will never remain the same. So now, Kunle Afod now saying that he's trying to indirectly say you should not leave your marriage.
Yeah.
If you leave your marriage, you're going to meet another person that cheats.
Okay.
But sometimes your self-respect has to do with you walking away.
My question,
because trust me, do you think that woman will love you the same way?
Well, that's relative. It's dependent on the person. But my question here to everybody out there is, say now I discover that spicy noodles, abi spaghetti, is giving me allergy. And I say, I don't want to eat it again. I want to start eating eba and egusi. Do you think I'm going to have the same allergy? Meaning that if you are in a place where you are not appreciated, you are not regarded, like your foundation, whatever it is that you're sharing, the foundation is shaky, and you feel like it's taking more from you than you're giving, or that the person is giving you, please pack up and leave. I am not married. Before you think that is not my place. But I am a person that I believe in loyalty. I believe in trust. For whatever reason you have to think about going outside to cheat on me, please, humans, we be humans. Nobody is holy. Make I no hear am. Make I no hear am, because it's just like when you're sick. If you don't know that you're sick, you won't feel the pain. But when your brain tells you, okay, I'm sick, you start feeling the pain. So let me not know. I know humans, if you even, and I cannot marry a man that is not fine. So I know that they will rush my man. But please, let me not see. Let me not hear.
Okay, are you trying to say you don't mind if your man, wait, hold on. Are you trying to say you don't mind if your man is cheating as long as you don't get to know about it?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is humans will be human. People fall. They say people live, people die, people let go. Like, a lot of things happen, and nobody is holy. Even if you know one do shino, people will want shino with you, they will find you.
So what are you trying to say?
But in the case where you maybe, for whatever reason, you think that as set as I am here, you see somebody outside that is more bubbly for you, don't let me find out. Don't put me in the position where I feel threatened, where I feel not appreciated. See, there are men out there that are cheating and still respect their wife. They keep that boundary. Don't get it wrong. I am not saying that cheating is good. I'm just saying that if you have to think through yourself, you have to sit down, have conversations with your inner and outer self, and you think that, cheating on this woman, making her feel less of herself, hurting her is the best thing for you to do, then don't let me find out. But on the long run, I feel like we are not there yet. A lot of things will happen that will determine how the situation can go. I pray that I don't find myself in that situation. But then again, humans will be human. When we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. But I just want to correct that narrative that because your man is cheating and then you think that if you leave him, the next man you meet is also a cheater, doesn't mean that you don't have to pack up your bags and leave him. If you're in a marriage or you're in a relationship that doesn't give you happiness, that you cannot.
Who even brought that? I think men were the one who brought that saying, no, that if it rains here, it also rains.
It's also raining.
That's a lie. There are a whole lot of guys.
It was raining somewhere yesterday, not raining where in my office. So
yeah, and you know, cheating can have so many, several negative impacts.
Yes.
We're talking from the emotional impact to the physical health risk, social respect, because even your friends and family will not respect you when they know that you're tolerating a cheating partner. You get. So
and then when it comes to cheating and then understanding, we've heard a lot of stories that sprang up from death to trauma to mental illness. See, at the end of the day, do what's best for you,
which can even result to domestic violence too.
See, just do what's best for you. Now, speaking of domestic violence and cheating and all of that, are you following the Thayourb storyline?
I'm following it. I'm seeing all the news about it, and honestly, I chose to believe that that's not true, because I believe that Thayourb is classy now. She's a classy babe. She can't do something like that. But then,
so if it happens that she did that, are you saying that she's classless?
I'm sorry, but then
I cannot fathom the idea. I'm seeing a lot of narrative online, and I think I even saw one where they said that she was arrested. I don't want to believe, because you know how news can fly around. So let us put it allegedly that she was arrested.
Yeah.
If your man did cheat, talking about this cheating matter, you did not carry your husband, tie him down, put rope and pepper in that space, let him cry. You now went and go and meet another man's child because of Adam. Why? You now beat her.
That's the highest level of embarrassment you can give yourself as a wife.
Hey, why do you people breed? Why you people see? Let's leave Thayourb. Before every one of you that is doing that, you people are classless. Talk to your man. Like what's his name? Kunle Afod also said something in that interview. He said that the man did not cheat with a rod or stick.
He said that
he cheated with a woman. So deal with your problem. If you ever have a partner that is cheating, please desist from the act.
Apprehend them, not the lady outside.
Disgrace yourself, because at the end of the day, now the lady is hot, but Thayourb is the one facing all the problems and all the backlash. If there's even anybody out there that is supporting Thayourb, they should be dealt with.
Honestly,
because your husband thought about
do that.
I mean,
I saw some comments. Some ladies were now saying that all of you are just talking about Thayourb going to harass the lady. How about those ladies cheating? Oh, excuse me. She's not loyal. Whoever is cheating with your husband is not loyal. Your husband owes you that loyalty. So you cannot go around harassing people, telling them why are they with your man. And I even heard that the lady wasn't even dating Yemoli.
I saw that news too. See, that story is not very balanced, because according to the person that claimed that she's the lady's friend, she said that she's not even dating Yemo, and then there was just this constant spam message,
communication,
like that Thayourb saw, and then Thayourb now reached out to her that she needed to do an upgrade in an apartment or something, and that was how she was lured to the place, and then they gave her flogging. See,
can you imagine? Anything we go make your fellow woman, they say sis to sis, please leave my husband alone. Don't put yourself in that situation.
Sis to sis, respect yourself.
Please let me see you woman to woman.
Respect yourself. Respect yourself. But even before, in as much as we want to give a lot of blame to the lady here, I know that somebody said that Thayourb is probably not happy. Same thing goes back to if you have a cheating man. We followed the story. They've been dated for 4 years. She cannot tell me that in one of those things that they were together. There was no time. There was no time? We knew how the story went.
We knew now.
There was supposed to be somebody else. I mean, it was
then it came back to you.
It was after all that drama that you guys got married. So you know that you're not with a faithful man. And even leave the fact that all of this, you are working with a man that works in the nightlife industry. Have you ever been to a club before? Even the gym self, you see women go to the gym looking all packed up. If I be man, I like nyash. As a babe, I love nyash. Now I get one. So if I be babe, if I be man, I see girl with get nyash. Let's be real, it go dey hard, because even as a girl, I appreciate women with fine.
Okay, so what we are trying to say now, we're talking about self-control as a
yes. No. You know, come to you as a person to be able to hold it together. Admire from afar.
And then
remove your eyes. But this your man, they work for where we say, even if they control himself, people will go lose the button. they could throw away arm. Like they will carry the button like this, they will break it, they will refurbish it, and make a jean string out of it.
So you're saying Thayourb should understand that her husband is prone to cheating?
He works in an industry where people will bite him. He's a money spender. He's a fine man.
Has he spent on you before?
See, he has not spent on me before, but I've been in I was at an event. It was a club lunch. I was the one that hosted the red carpet for them. And then where I sat down is not far from the VIP session. And then you know how they would just throw money. On where I was seated, the money that landed on my lap. I mean no. Hey, now me know the money will land on my lap. You're only
big spender.
Please. No, that is me that have principles, that have rules, that have self-control, that know what I want myself as a lady and what I want from, like that just have a shape. I have an idea of how I want my life to go. There are women out there that they don't care.
They don't really care.
They feast on people that can take care of them. But some people feast on married men. They're out there. And then a lot of things can happen. The point here is why you go there a bit, allegedly. Why you go there a bit? Allegedly, a bit don't happen. But me, I start to stay safe. But then why would you resort to assaulting somebody because they're sleeping with you? Beat your husband.
That doesn't make any sense. Like,
my dear,
that's a very big embarrassment.
I'm sorry, I'm not starting what I cannot finish. But instead of beating those women that are sleeping with your men, beat your husband. Tie your husband down. Tie him down. Have a heart-to-heart conversation with him. Ask him why he's treating you this way. If he did not change, and then love is different to a lot of people. To some people, love is money. To some people, love is attention. To some people, love is loyalty. So now ask yourself, in this your marriage that you're in, what does it stand for you? Is it the benefit that you're gaining? Is it the emotional stability? Or is it something else? It is on that note that you now decide if you want to go and fight. But I'm not in Thayorb's shoes. I hope I don't get to be in Thayorb's shoes because Thayourb is spending good money. She's dealing with a husband who is what he is. He's a man. He's a fine man. And people are rushing him. Like them, they rush him. But I feel like Thayourb should prioritize what's important to her.
And she should just focus on the marriage.
Focus on that.
There's no way she would even say she wants to leave the marriage now. It doesn't even make any sense.
It's not even because of what people are going to say. Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense because honestly, okay, she can leave the marriage, fine, we know. But then
does she want to leave the marriage?
No, she wants to leave the marriage because you know why I said it doesn't even make any sense for her to leave the marriage because you saw this guy like this. You know that this guy's like this
before you guys were married.
Yeah, so you dipped your head into it and now you are beating people up and down. Why is she beating people up and down?
That's crazy. To the victim and the victimizee, I mean, how do you put it? I wish all of you the best of luck. I pray. See, and again, if you're not in that situation, you won't know. But one thing I know for a fact is that if you get to a point where I have to start throwing blows over a man, I'll let the man go.
I'm telling you, like that's it.
It's not even about classiness. It's about self-love and mental stability. Anything that's going to stress my emotion, that's going to stress me, that's going to make me feel like I don't belong to myself again, I don't indulge in it. So if you can't reach level, we say me and you with a throw blow, I will throw insult over man. We meet in another lifetime, both you and the man. May the Lord be with you and bless you and bless you.
Before you now come and say, hey, it's because you guys are not married. That's why people are talking like this. Well, we can speak for ourselves. That's what we think we want for ourselves.
At the end of the day, you orchestrate what you want, and I'm preaching for. See, don't get me wrong, I am not downplaying their marriage. I believe that they are both in love. I believe that they have a good home. But what I'm saying is to protect your home. They say that marriage comes with compromise. And then there are a lot of things that comes in place when you're married that you would have to overlook. And maybe that's one of the reasons why Afod said what he said. That a cheating man there's another cheating man out there. That one a long story.
Okay, I don't want to go back into that because I have a question. If he was the wife that was cheating, do you think men would accept that narrative?
You don't want to open that book right now. You don't want to because we fought that narrative for a long time up until this point, and then we've not gotten anywhere. And that's why I also said that women also cheat. Like you cannot say that one is bigger than the other, but women know how to cover their own. I'm not here to support any woman or disregard any man. What I'm saying is do what is best for you. Do what's gonna make you feel respected. Like what make you feel respect for yourself, not even for somebody else. Like you don't do things that will make you misbehave, because I believe that whatever Thayourb did, it's probably like it might just be a thought of the moment, like and I'm going to do this, and then now it's done, and then it's out there, and then she's gonna probably wish that she had not done that. Well, I wish Thayourb the best and her marriage. And to the one that was beaten, if you date another man husband, leave people's husband alone. Before you say that I have 10 mouths, yes, I'm saying it again. Leave people's husband alone, yes, they'll start beating you. But as a wife, be classy. I just leave it cheating, man. That's on you. That's on you. We're going on a quick break, and when we're back, we go back into today's gist. Hi people, welcome back. It is still City Talks, and remember that we give our undiluted opinion. Now, speaking on undiluted opinion, I saw this particular tweet on yes, it was sent to me by a friend, and it moved me, it shook me, it shaked me. Like, the reasons why people end marriage, it's like today's conversation is wrapped around marriage and relationship, but there's more to it. But the reasons why some people end marriages or end relationship is really, really bizarre. Now, let me know what you think about this. Here goes. This guy was planning to get married to this girl. They had already fixed the wedding date and sent out invite. Okay. But the marriage had to be cancelled a few days to it, because his would-be wife refused his request to have one of his sisters participate as one of her bridesmaids. Baba spoke to her for days about it, trying to convince her, because he had discussed it with his sister, but she remained adamant. He just had to end the marriage before it even began. As a woman, why would something this trivial be an issue for you? A wedding is funding. What do you have to say to that?
Firstly, I think the foundation of that, should I call it marriage? The soon-to-be marriage
relationship
was fucked up. There is something wrong. There's something we don't know about, because from what you just read, this does not even make any sense.
It doesn't.
Now, from the lady's angle, from the lady's perspective, we're looking at, okay, the husband's sister wants to join your bride's train. And you're saying that you don't want it. In fact, your husband has been begging you. He's been begging you for days, saying, let her join you now. First off, it shouldn't even get to the point of the guy begging, the husband begging the girl,
okay,
that let my sister be in this. It doesn't make any sense. Because, okay, I thought if you're marrying into a family, you should love the family like your own.
Yes.
So why does she have an issue with the sister?
Okay, so here's my take on it. I do agree that there should not be a problem in the sister wanting to be part of the bridesmaid. It should not even be up for, it should not take too much discussion. But please remember here that it is my wedding.
Okay.
It is our wedding. I have an idea of how I want my wedding to go. I probably have like a plan way before I even met my man. And maybe I want to spend this particular moment with my friends. The question here first is, what kind of relationship does she and the sister share? Because it looks like if you don't get any contact with your sister-in-law, it should not be a problem. And why is it necessary for her to be part of the bridesmaid? You can't be part of
you are absolutely right. I agree with you on all you just said. But then, it's a wedding, like you said. But now, the groom's sister, she has already said she wants to be in your bride train. Okay, first, they say family first. The most important people to you, your friends, your family, probably your sister first, then your friends. Why can you not just see Ashrabi girls these days? Now you know how it is. 10 people can be involved. So what's wrong with just one slot? What's wrong? So now that is even a problem. And now for the guy ending the marriage, I don't think it is enough for them to have even ended the marriage because of this. Because if the both could not even agree on a simple
situation like
this, how much more marriage?
So henceforth, I think partially, let me not say I think I understand. I think partially I understand where the man is coming from, because I mean by nature of societal grade and what marriage stands for, how the man is the head of the home. I know that we've all changed our narrative now to become a partnership than a leader or the head of the home. You are still supposed to listen to your husband. And like you said earlier, I'm still standing on the point that she has the right to who our bridesmaids should be. Yes, of course she does. But I also want to be on the other side that says that if you're marrying or you're dating somebody, if they will say the husband that you are marrying is not your best friend, make the family members
very important.
your
These days,
best
if you're marrying into any family now, people really need to understand the importance of marrying into that family. You're not just marrying
marrying the family, not just marrying into the family.
Yeah,
if you marry into the family, you just like I'm a part
that's
of
what I'm
but marrying the family, making the family your own.
Would that lady have said she doesn't want her younger sister to join the bride train? No, of course not. She wouldn't say that.
No, she probably, we don't know.
No, if you would.
I was not part of my sister's bride train.
Well, maybe.
And I was, as at that time, I was not even her best lady. But I had a lot of things that I needed to do for her. So there was no point in me being a bridesmaid.
That was a mutual agreement. You guys spoke about it. This is just simple communication. I'm trying to really understand both parties. First off, I really cannot really understand the lady too. I can't, except if there was a conflict between them.
That's what we don't know.
Even if there was a conflict, come on,
that's
it's just one day.
That's what we don't know.
But then for the guy too, okay, your wife doesn't want this. You can just easily relay this information back to your sister, saying, you can even say something like, I'm sorry, I think she had the numbers. You know, it's you get what I'm trying to say. Even besides the number, they say, it shouldn't even be. I feel like both of them said they shouldn't even be getting married to each other
because I feel like they don't have one voice. Besides the number, your wife is supposed to be once you've chosen to marry someone, your husband, be it your husband or your wife, should be your number one family.
Okay, then every other saying that the man should have chosen her first before.
No, I'm not saying directly that he should have chosen her. But at that point, it is their big day. They decided that they want to get married. And they decided to bring the rest of the family to be a part of it. If on that day they said, okay, we are going to have a private wedding, that we don't want the family there. Not in the family. We've seen marriages where both the husband and the wife are abroad. And they are doing the wedding here. Shege, my point here is, my point here is, there's a way that when it comes to communicating to the sister, there's a way the husband could put it out there instead of begging and begging and begging. What is the sister-in-law self going to gain from being part of the bridesmaid?
See, first off, if there was no issue between them, let's put it this way. If there was no... assuming there was no underlying issue between them. Okay, fine. Your sister wants this, the groom's sister wants this, and this lady is saying she doesn't want that. Fine. It should end there. It should just end there. Normally, it should end there. It shouldn't be so dragged that the guy is even begging the lady and begging for this. Even to the point. Do you know that? Okay, now the people they send invites to now, telling that Alpha, we've broken up the
and they'll say why. It's not even the people. You can imagine if their Shelby is like 120,000 naira. So it has gone bought a Shelby. You don't tell me that. I'm sorry, I'm not marrying again. If you marry you,
they are not even serious. The both of them are not serious.
You will marry you. I feel like we're just talking from a third person's perspective. There are a lot of things happening in that story that we cannot really put down here because we don't know. But on a normal note, on a normal day, it should not be up for. There should not be too much conversation or discussion on if my sister-in-law can be part of my bridal train, and then it's not enough for my husband to say that because of this. So and they've been dating for years, for 3.
Okay, now let me just you. There was this video I saw recently. You know, men, they be breaking up for so many bizarre reasons.
Okay.
Imagine this man has been dating this lady for 3 good years.
Oh, you saw the story too?
No, another story. Oh, he was the one who came out and made a video. He said he dated a lady for 3 years. Then when it was time for him to get married to the lady, then he went to the house and saw the father and the brother smoking.
See, that one is see.
You cannot a more valid reason.
That's valid though.
It's a more valid reason.
That's a very valid reason because first of all, I would think, hope my wife said is not cushion with them because if I can come to you and you are sitting in front of me, please.
Secondly, they don't even rate that man. They don't rate him.
Like at least give some regard. No, I'm not asking you to hide your personality because it's what you still do on a regular day. But even if I be babe, I can't go my boyfriend to be husband to be family house. I can't see all of una dey kush. I go first rearrange you.
I swear you sit back and
I rearrange and ask myself like is this where I want to be a part of? Like, see,
but, you know, Nigerians have a way of sugarcoating things, you know. So in the comments, some people were not saying, some men were saying, so if it was Otedola or the Akindele case and they were now smoking, would you think that way?
I don't want to say that the Otedola will not be because they are also humans, but they are humans that have reputation, that have something that they have a name to protect. And maybe they will smoke tobacco, but even for the gathering where they go there, for the settings that you find them, you would see, let's not even think about it, because the person that's going to marry somebody like Otedola's daughter or marry Dangote's daughter, it will have a level.
Yes, now
you have a pedigree. So let's not make that comparison. It's not even,
it doesn't even make any sense.
It doesn't. Let's not make it. Following this story now, like I said earlier, it seems like we have a lot of marriage stories on this episode today. I read a write-up that Diola Atatalade wrote.
Okay.
That's Daria Talade's wife. And then she was saying something about couples working together. And the question was, would you work with your spouse? I'm going to back it up with a reading I'm going to back it up with something that she wrote. She said, the question, would you work with your husband, with your spouse? Some say never mix love with business. Others say if you can't build with your partner, who can you build with? Here is my truth from living it as somebody that is, sharing business with her husband. Partnership with your spouse are not for the faint-hearted, but when it works, it can be the most powerful thing. If you are both disciplined enough to respect the line between boardroom and bedroom, respect the different hats. At work, we are partners. At home, we are husband and wife. We don't compete. We complement. We protect our friendship, not just our profit. The myth is that working with your spouse ruins marriage. The truth, it only ruins marriages when there are no boundaries, no respect, and no clarity. Because let's be real, marrying your spouse is easy. Building with them is the real test. The question now, would you work with your spouse?
Honestly speaking, working with my spouse, okay, the thing is, when you're married, in marriage, you and your partner, you guys tend to work. You work together to raise your children, to build the future you want. You work together towards a collective goals and everything. But then, in a corporate world, that's totally different. Like working in the same organization as my husband, it got awful because see, there's a saying now, like you said earlier, don't mix business with pleasure. You get, see, research, according to research, if you check it well, very, very well, a lot of time, it doesn't always end well.
It doesn't always end well.
Yes, it doesn't always end well, because imagine now, let's say for instance, you have an issue with your spouse at work over a missed deadline, and maybe this, let's just even not say missed deadline, maybe a serious issue at work.
Okay.
How sure do you think everybody's actually mentally strong enough not to take it back home?
Okay.
A lot of time, you see, we are humans. You don't even know when you begin to act out of what has happened at work. You will not say, okay, because of we fought at work and now we are home now, the whole vibe and everything will just go as it is. So no, I know you are going to say it depends on the individuals involved, but trust me, it is easier said than done.
Don't even allow me to. It's easier
Let me say what I want to say now. But trust me, it's easier said than done, because naturally, we as humans, you've just had an altercation with you. So when you now have to deal with your marriage life at home, dealing with things, are you sure people are not going to be having issues?
Okay.
Are you sure?
So do you have the same issue with your co-workers? And then you'd meet at work the next day, like those work husband or work besties, they have like a little altercation, and then you come to work. Do you still carry that same long face on what happened yesterday?
You've gone home now. You've gone home, slept on it, and come back. That's a different ball game. But then you guys are working together. You've gone home. You've been together. If the husband say, "Okay, come, my darling, make me," you understand?
So let's establish the fact that it is not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. But if you had to, maybe go home, think about it, sleep the night over it, then come back and be nice to your, and be, let me not say nice, but try to understand or be more calm, be calmer with your coworker. Why can't you do that with somebody they're going to be sharing the rest of your days with? They're going to go back home and share the bed with. She said something there. She said it's not for the faint-hearted. But you need to understand. You need to understand that work is work and marriage is marriage. I think the first question is, who are you married to? He said, people are people. Who are you married to? Me as a person, as I am single like this, I can categorically tell you that I can build a nation with my partner based on me, based on who I am, based on what I think my temperament is, based on what I think I can accommodate and how I work with people, how I read with people, I can build an empire with my partner. But when I now eventually marry, whoever I'm married to, we now determine if it's something that can still work. Okay. Because me, I already know that I can do that. I know me. Check it. Now, who who your partner is. See, it works for diary.
You can never be too sure.
I'm not saying I'm sure. Don't get me.
You can only try.
I said it.
There will be issues. Conflict will arise. You cannot. But see, if you're not careful, it will even affect your marriage life.
Did you hear what I said, my love?
I heard you.
Love, my love. I said that I know me.
Okay.
I know my temperament. I know I can deal with myself and deal with people.
One question for you. Have you ever okay, you're single, right? Have you ever really like been in a relationship where you had to work with your spouse?
Being in a relationship where I had to work with my spouse.
With your partner, yes.
Yes. We work in the same field.
Together.
Yes. In the same field.
And you guys, it wasn't that bad.
We had issues outside of work safe. But when we got to work, we gave each other that regard, like we're working. And then when we got off work, we spoke about it and we got past it. That's
really cool. You can build a whole lot of life, a whole lot of.
That's why I said that. See, that situation worked because myself and him, we have that understanding. We can work together.
It's a different thing. Just Kudi, it's actually a different thing if you are married to somebody, you guys are working towards the collective goals, probably building businesses and everything. You guys have to rub ideas, share goals and everything. That's totally different. Because at some point, you still have to work with your partner. You have to put your partner through everything you're doing. You need to be transparent on things like that. But then, it's totally different whereby you're working in the same firm. You guys are both probably CEOs and you guys have, well, except for one person is ready to step down.
Not like step down. One person will be the good guy, one person will be the bad guy, and some days the bad guy can be the good guy and the good guy can be the bad guy. I feel like what she was saying, what she meant by that is understanding when tempers are high here, it should not be that fiery on this point.
But then you're human.
Well, that's it. It's not always going to be easy. The question is, you out there, can you work with your spouse? I can't work with my spouse, but that is until when I eventually marry. It varies on who you're dealing with. She can work with a spouse because, they've been married for so long. And before they even got to that point where they feel like they can work together, they must have had their differences, had their fallout, had that builds up to like, okay, I think at this point, because, Dara Talade was, let me not say he's a musician. And she also has a different feel before they now came together now to build an entertainment empire for themselves that they are growing. And year in, year out, we see what they're creating. Like those people, they're like the power couple. It means that you would have your downfalls. And then she can come out now and say that because she has gone through all of that stages. And then she can tell you that it can work. But the first question is, the first question you need to ask yourself is, can I make it work? If you feel that it can work, there's room for it to work. But if you come with the mindset like, I can never work with my spouse. I can never work with my spouse. There's no amount of effort that is put into it. It will not work because already Adam I said that it cannot work. So if you have issues, we'll not be able to sort it.
I'm not saying I cannot, but then I wouldn't want to in a corporate world like that, working together.
So say you guys wake up tomorrow and be like, okay, we don't want to do 9 to 5 again. We don't want to serve other people again. I have managerial skills. You have leadership skills. Let's come together and build an empire. What about that?
At the end of the day, you can't really tell until you're in that position. For now, I don't know.
But you should ask yourself the question: if that position comes, do you think it can work? I don't want to be in that position. So even when you find yourself in that position, it'll be hard for you to accommodate it.
But then we are human. When you find yourself in that position, I think you can know how to navigate it. So,
but one thing that I will not do, these joint accounts that they are joining.
So how do you want to build a business?
No, how? Calm down. You're not allowed. Wait. You're not allowed. Why are you throwing daggers at blades?
You don't want to do.
Let me finish. Let me hear what I want to say.
Wait, just could you wait? I've gotten you.
It's my conversation. She's about to hijack it. Let me talk.
Okay.
When I meant that I cannot have a joint account, some people make the mistakes of not defining what their account is for. I'm not married, but we've seen situations, we've read stories. It has happened to people that are close to us. If you say that, okay, this business that we are making, that we are going to build now, 20% of our money goes into this account. specifically for the business. We are saving up for our children's future future funds, specifically for that. We are saving up for a get-together or a getaway, a vacation, specifically for that. What I cannot do is when we have to start using joint account for our daily expenses. Some people use joint accounts, use for their daily expenses, their feeding, their clothing. I want to buy something for myself. I can't because all our money is in one box. My money and your money cannot be in one box. My money is in my box. Your money is in your box. Then we have money that we're saving towards something. You get, like, I'm the kind of person that love good things. So I love to look good. I love to smell nice. I love to, I love the sweet and
that's good.
Beautiful things of life.
But then when it comes to the corporate world, when you guys are working, at the end of the day, the money has to be in one place.
See, calm down.
I understand what you're trying to say. Wait, hold on.
Same thing to the corporate world.
You don't want,
no. You are paid salary. People that have made you will tell you, pay yourself.
Just Kudi, you're not understanding the question.
What's the question?
In a situation whereby you and your husband have like a restaurant chain, or you guys have a business together, and the money is entering one place, right?
That is a cost. It's not our daily expenses now.
Okay.
The restaurant is for a cost. That is a project. What I'm saying is, some people make the mistake, some couples make the mistake of putting their daily expenses, money for feeding, money for clothing, that if fight now happen now, wife or husband, we go and remove your signature from the account. Then you hear, I cannot do anything, I cannot even buy no, that one cannot happen. We can save together, we can invest together towards the cause. If our empire, even if you're working together as CEOs in a company, each person gets paid their salary. They get paid their salary and gets to pay you, and you get profit that is being saved up for the company's purposes. At the end of the day, my salary is my salary. I'll take care of myself, then I can extend that. But say that, okay, your salary is coming, you're collecting 100k, I'm collecting 80k, all of our 80k is going to the account. No. We can say from my 80k, 20k is going there. Maybe it's 30, maybe it's 50, and maybe it's 100 that you want to do, is also going there. You get? And that money means that we're not touching it. We're not touching it until when that cost comes for it. But our daily expenses, stay with me. I don't want to be in that situation.
But this perspective you have, is relative, right? Not everyone thinks this way.
That is why I said me. You decide on you. It's the same me that said that
people don't mind. They don't mind.
It's the same me that said that I can work with my husband in the same organization, share a space, that says that my spending money cannot be in the same pocket with my husband. I like sweet things. I like the good things of life. Wait till I have money. I will not be lavish. You know when they say that? When I have money, you will see it. It will not be flying, but you will see the signs. That's me. You're gonna see the signs of my benevolence. If that is correct, if that it's deep. You see the sign of God's blessings in my life. You know that there is difference, because I love to look. Even when I don't get money, when pocket is not heavy, I show up clean. I show up correct. So please, our spending money, my spending money is our spending money. Please, husband, if you are saying this, I don't know who you are, but note that. Let's put out the record.
I wish you all the best, though, Kudi. Let's let everybody just do what works for them, If you think you can work with your partner, do it. If you think you cannot, then just find a way to, all the best. Find a way to navigate it. So now, moving on, Nollywood is at it again. Yeah. Our blockbuster coins.
Okay.
They just revealed the titles of their new movies. So,
I saw it too. I saw it too.
It's almost the same time, in fact. So, but then, the social media street, they're already saying which one would rule the cinemas again. Do you think both of them will shine separately?
I cannot say, because first of all, I think, please correct me if I'm wrong there, fans. I think this is the first time that Thayourb is releasing the date of the movie release first, which is December 19.
Okay.
19. And the title, Over Sabi Auntie and Behind the Scenes, are like 2 words apart. Like, at least last year, we know that Everybody Loves Jennifer is a continuation of Jennifer's Diary. Alakadaba and Buji is a continuation of the Alakada that we know before. But this time, one is coming with Over Sabi Auntie, and we saw what about Over Sabi Auntie did during Priest's wedding. So I want to believe that it's something around the unbearable comedy drama. That goes. But for behind the scene, is the fact that it's something that you look out for. Like, okay, oh, I want to be behind the scene of Tribe of Judah. I want to be behind the scene of Everybody Loves Jennifer. And then it's like an actual title. And it begs to ask the question, what is this likely going to be around?
Yeah, what's behind the scenes going to be about? Well, it's actually good. The fans don't know what to expect. We don't really know what to expect, but I think that it's going to be a movie that's going to be very filled with suspense.
I feel like Funke is using the name to Koalobeje.
Yeah,
because when you think about,
I like the name.
When you think about behind the scene also, it's like things that happen in the coco.
Yeah,
things that
something
happen,
you want to watch out for.
Things that happen when the eyes when more than two eyes cannot see.
So I feel like it's going to be deep. It's going to be a deep storyline.
And even the cast lineup that she posted are not people that they are not fresh faces.
Yeah, breath of fresh air. It's different vibe entirely. I like that.
And then she dropped the behind the scene of the behind the scene of a party scene.
Yeah.
So at least for one, we know that both films are going to have party scenes. So that's one comparison already.
Okay.
Over Sabi Auntie, there's nothing that you can tell me. They will be partying in it.
I love their movies though. I'm looking at for one. I'm going to watch both of their movies this December. I'm not one of those fans that will say, yeah, no, I'm for this, I'm for that. Me, I'm for the both of them. I'm for what is good.
Yes. I'm for what is good. And then the fans would always somebody asked me a particular question as to who is funnier. Is it Funke or Toyin's baby?
Okay. Should I answer that?
I'm asking. I'm throwing it out there. Who do you think is?
Now, this question is subjective.
Okay.
Yeah, my own answer would definitely doesn't have to be your own answer. But I think, from what I'm sure of, I think Toyin is funnier. She's just funny. I'm telling you, she doesn't even need to act it.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to act it. Her mannerisms, everything is just funny about the lady.
That's just
but I feel like for Funke, I feel like sometimes she has to act. She has to act funny for her to be funny. But for me, I would always pick Toyin as the funnier person. Any day, anytime. Yes, I'm telling you.
Relax, calm down. Why do you want to start throwing blue?
No, I'm just saying. They're both amazing.
But I think I want to already narrate that Funke needs to, she probably have to act. So I can tell you that I'm funny, even though I'm not that funny. People that know me know that I have a good sense of humor. So I think that's what Funke has. Like, she has a way of just dropping jokes that it looks like, I don't know how to put it. Now, Toyin is a funny person day in, day out. Like, even if you meet her face to face,
even her body, everything.
It was at Alakadabad and Buji's premiere, and then she was telling Iyabojo Kilode, she ileni premiere ni. I mean, why do you now overdress yourself now? Even come with tobacco. So that place, everybody just busted. Like, we're just laughing because it's funny. You won't find Funke doing that kind of thing, like throwing that kind of joke. It's just like, it's just kind of dark jokes that you have to think deep for you to actually get it.
Yeah, I feel like for Toyin it's effortless. It just happens.
It comes very easy. Like, she's a funny one.
Yeah.
But then, the question that everybody gets to ask, is there really a competition between these people?
Honestly, I don't know how to put this, but then I think there's a sort of competition, but not a deliberate competition on both sides.
Like the way people
I think even if there will be a competition between the both of them, is from the fans. Yes, because these blockbuster queens, they are winning. They're doing very well. They're doing very, very well. Because if you want to call Nollywood blockbuster queens, you have to call the both of them. Yeah, honestly speaking.
So, and last year, there are movies like Funke's movie is like number 1, our movie is number 2. So they're winning
really well. But I think this comparison about the competition is about is more
so I feel like they are two different people. So when it comes to people's love, I think that Toyin has people's love. But Funke has industry's love.
Definitely.
So you know how you say that this is my person and this is my leader. Like, Toyin gives that vibe like, I am your person day in, day out.
I am for everybody.
You. But Funke she gives the vibe like, I am for you, but this is where I stand. I am on a podium, but I am for you. And then Toyin goes like, I'm in the midst of you all. I am a part of you. So I think that's the difference. It's not like it's a comparison. It's not like it's a competition, but it's just a very distinct difference.
I feel like for Nigerians, when two people are doing good in one thing, they will just bring up that competition narrative, even if there is no competition between them. Just like we have Davido, there's Wizkid. You cannot talk about Davido without wanting to talk about Wizkid. Now, should we now say both of them are in a competition with each other? No, everybody's doing their thing and they are winning.
See those ones with family now. If you follow them on Twitter, I see they used to draw jabs. Sometimes like competition, sometimes like conversation. It's just left and right. But now the question is to you out there. What do you think? I'm not going to say I did in the competition because we've been dragging through this, but who do you think is funnier, and what do you think makes them different? Like, if you had to describe Funke Akindele, what would you say about her? And if you had to describe Toyin, what would you say about her? Toyin Abraham, right?
Toyin Abraham.
Correct. Sorry, Toyin Abraham. What would you say about her? Drop it in the comment. Let's know so that maybe we'll bring it back again next week and let's hear what your opinions are and what you think about them. Now, for the most talked about event of the weekend.
Talking about wedding.
Oh, wedding. I just to take a guess now. I'm to finish.
Sorry.
I'm going to carry and try with you. But anyway, today was talked about wedding of the weekend. I don't want to say of the year because we've had some very big weddings this year, from Priscilla. At least I'll stick with the ones that I know. From Priscilla to Davido and now to the Otedolas. My problem though with these people will always talk. So people came and they're like, their wedding clothes is not fine enough. Like it doesn't really speak rich compared to Tony Tones and Toyin. I don't know if you know them. They also got married over the weekend. And then like it's not like that. But if you are not a Tanu, if you understand that Yoruba, ask your neighbor to interpret it to you if you don't understand. If you are not a bad belle, look at the range of outfit that lady wore. Is money with classiness. You know that money comes with class. But when money sits and then class now sits on top of the money.
So for me, I feel like the weddings, this celebrities' weddings we've had this year, all of them had their own different vibe. Yes, all of them had their. JP was amazing. Everybody, the whole internet, everybody, Africa, we're all following it for almost a week or even more than a week.
That even
as in
3 different weddings
back to back. So it had its own vibe. The whole vibe was surrounded around entertainment, balls, lifestyle, and all of that. But now the Otedola's wedding, it was a really intimate wedding.
Very
intimate, you know, everything classy. It
very
was so
intimate.
Simple, so conventional. It was very classy now. So for me, I believe that they did really good.
Temi said something. She said that she and Easy are very conventional people, and they just have to do it the rich way. Because I feel like if we're up to them, they will not even have people come. Like it's just gonna be a very. I think it's their court wedding or their civil wedding.
Yeah, even their civil wedding.
Yes, it was just the two of them, and it didn't really matter. People, like when Davido got married, they're like, Davido's wedding is the wedding of the rich of the richest, the richest of the richest. But you see, Temi Otedola's wedding is the richest of the richest. Exclusive. Because you know that they don't want the boss. See, people will tell you that if you have anybody, if you're following, I think it was Tony Tones that said that if you're following a celebrity, you're following somebody that you feel like they ate on other people, and other people's success is their problem, stay away from them. That wedding, you can tell that everybody in that wedding that attend that wedding is happy to be there.
I'm telling
they are
you,
joyous.
I'm telling
like
you.
It's a space, it's like a mini heaven.
I'm telling
people,
you.
There's so many people that love them, that care about them,
it was a
that
really
had their
intimate
best
wedding.
interests, and they had the best life.
A very exclusive wedding.
See,
I'm telling you.
people should not go and do wedding. Do wedding that fits you, that fits your personality. Because
it doesn't have to be too lavish. Just don't do past your power. But then
you think that wedding is
three
destination wedding. 3 places.
I swear, one at Monaco, one at
Iceland.
Dubai.
I know it's Monaco, Iceland, and hey, I forgot it. It's 3. There's Monaco, there's Iceland, and there's Dubai. Did you see the places? Like you can tell that this wedding smells, it reeks of money.
And then there's some people now saying that there's been a whole lot of tweets surrounding this wedding, a whole lot of opinions, a lot of people saying that why did she change her name?
Why did she change her name
to Ajibade?
Is it not our husband? You got a problem.
Someone, I even saw it is where the lady said Temi has gone 10
10
steps backward.
Like, wait. Make it make sense. Since when did we decide that when you marry now you don't take your husband's name again?
Poor man mentality now. That's how
Like,
they're thinking.
like taking your
Because
husband's...
Otedola, they are thinking, no, she shouldn't change the name. But do you know who Izzy's daddy is?
Do you know who Izzy is?
Do you know who Izzy is? You think the Otedolas will just allow their child
to just be
somebody?
Even Dangote said
Yes,
that, I did not know that this person has this much resources in different countries.
I'm telling you. So now, I think for the Otedolas, it's about your background. Who's your daddy? Do you get?
Otedola, Baba Temi,
So it's not like a good name is better than gold and riches and all of that. So a lot of people are saying like, Ajibade is not small, oh. Mr. Izzy is not small at all.
But let's even leave Mr. Izzy.
Even though, why are people saying
that she cannot take her husband's name? I mean, like, when did you decide collectively as a society to say that?
There are even guys saying that too.
If you marry now, you should not take.
Can you imagine?
Guys
saying that I feel like they married the Otedola, they would change their name to Otedola. It's poverty. Can you imagine? No
offense though, but it's poverty. You think it's easy even for Otedola to say that, okay, my daughter can take her husband's name? Is a level that the husband carries. And I think that is, I mean, this whole narrative of don't take your husband's name comes from the ideology that women are not going to be their father's house for long. You know, when they marry, they go to their husband's house, and then the people want to start changing the narrative, like, I still want to carry my husband's name. You know, I still want to carry my father's name. Know that I am still a part of this family. I am not leaving. And then this whole idea of woke women. Like, I mean, I don't have to carry your name. I can still carry my name and still be in love with you and still be married to you. Please, you people should stop indulging rubbish now. Stop indulging nonsense. Somebody married now.
Man, you accept everything.
Somebody married now. She's happy. She ordinary collect her husband name. You people have problem.
And I'm not even sure this is something they had to debate on. I'm telling you.
How is it anybody's problem?
It's not even something that they had to say, should I?
They were dating. She
was even happy to even
They dated for 8 years. And do you know what the father said? He said, one thing that I noticed about this people is they love each other so much. Aww. You probably have not tasted what true love feels like or what relationship means. You are now saying, I'd not mention anybody's name. But if you are under the comment and then you're saying that she shouldn't have taken her husband's name, you have a problem.
Big one.
You have mental problem. You have family problem. Because in all of the things that you can hold on to in this life is somebody taking her husband's name that is now your cup of tea. May the Lord bless your soul and cleanse your heart and heal you of everything that you are going through. A wedding is so beautiful. Like, most people have something to say. So you guys cannot have anything to say about their wedding, about their guest, about their clothes. Now it's the name that she took. I
also like the fact that they are just posting it. They've been married for like almost 2 months now. More than 2 months. I'm telling you.
And they're
just posting. Can you imagine how close their cycle is for them?
For nobody, not a single person to post a picture or even a video. Not a single. Imagine that wedding happened where some of us can access. Me, they will beg me.
Or Nigerian content creators.
Make no vex. I go post them because now me go first release the news. I must garner the comment, all the likes. It must be like you heard it from me. So now they not decide to, like, I'm just saying like that's the reason why they decided to keep this private. Like, it's not known to everybody. Everybody there is people that are not just trying to get from them or to take from them.
People who matter.
There are people that matters to them, that understands that their happiness comes from, that they will tell them that, please, as you're stepping out now, you can drop your phone, and they will gladly drop their phone. It's not because they think nobody will take their phone away when it's going to happen. So please, when it comes to marriage, do everything that matters to you. If you want a small wedding, do it. If you want me and my husband's wedding, do it. Don't listen to what people will tell me. You not do small wedding. I say my mommy is not going to be offended. I'm going to do small wedding. Like, honestly, I don't like too much crowd. But I have a family that loves crowd. Like, they are built on crowd. People see me and they ask me, when are you going to get married? I say, look, people relax. That's even if you get invitation to come to the wedding. So if a private wedding is what works for you, do that. But please stop putting your mouth in people's wedding. That wedding is just too beautiful for you to have unreasonable opinion. We have unfiltered opinion today. We give unfiltered opinion. We give undiluted opinion. And we are saying that mind your business. Mind your business. How's it? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling all right.
Yeah, so as it is, we've come to the end of today's segment. I hope you had fun. I hope we're not asking to buy into our opinions, but I hope they shape your mind. I hope they move your soul. We are young people, but we have a lot to give. And yes, take something. Stop beating other people's foot. Stay with your husband. And stop putting your mouth on other people's affairs. Do you, be you, and have fun. Be happy out there.
Thank you so much for staying with us. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.